Yay! So I'm in San Gil. Right up in here. I had a successful trip here yesterday, although it took, I think, about 9 hours. Yeah, about 9 hours in bus, which is way longer than I expected it to, considering it wasn't a very long distance. So I got in after dark. Originally, my plan was to go straight from the bus terminal, start climbing or start hiking towards Barichara, which is like 20 kilometers away. But because I got in after dark, I kind of lost the adventurous spirit to just head out into the wilderness in the dark there. So I decided to book a hostel using my new data plan, and it was a decent night. Slept pretty well, slept in. Man, this plaza here brings back memories from 2015. We'd party here in the evenings so many times. I've probably stayed in this town for at least a week, and we must have partied here almost every night. Epic times in this plaza. Hola, buenos días. ¿Cuánto vale una papa? ¿A 2,000? Una papa, por favor. ¿Una papa rellena? Bueno. Bueno, muchas gracias. Hey! Here I was thinking I'd already passed my last chance to buy water when I walked into like an actual town. This little central park area is a little bit run down, hasn't been well kept, but the rest of the town is an actual town. The roads are paved, houses are nice, well decorated and stuff. Very nice. I've got to say, this has been a spectacular walk so far, and I know what you're thinking. It's been nothing special at all. It just feels like I'm way off the beaten path. I stumbled into like a tiny village. It's kind of like, I guess, a suburb of San Gil. I bet you no foreigner has ever seen that little village I just walked through. Getting hot now. Look at this tree with all the hanging stuff. What do you call that stuff anyway? It almost looks like a willow tree, but it's not. Just massive amounts of hanging stuff. Beautiful. This has already been an incredibly peaceful and beautiful walk through little rural villages. Now, which way do I go at this fork here? I'm guessing left. Sweaty. I need to buy more water if I have a chance to. Whew. It's like it just keeps getting more beautiful. I've hit a kind of a flat part here. It's been flat for a few minutes, kind of catching my breath. I'm not even sweating too. Got a cloud that's been covering the sun for a while as well. Perfect. Now if I could only find a water bottle or something to buy, that would be, my day would be complete. And then of course I could find a nice place to camp for free tonight. So a little pickup truck passed by me with its bed full of like crates that I guess drinks go in. Anyways, it stopped at a driveway to talk with the lady, and the guy offered me a ride to the top of the mountain here, but I turned it down because I'm kind of committed to walking it, and I'm more than halfway there. It's kind of a challenge. Then I asked if they had water that I could buy, and they said no. And I asked if there was a hose or something where I could fill up my water bottles, and the lady let me on her property, and I filled up my water, chugged at least a liter, so I'm hydrated and I have more than I need. So water is no longer an issue. And she lives on a clementine orchard, I guess, like one of these. And so it's just rows and rows of clementine trees right around the hose that I was using, and there were tons on the ground, so I grabbed a couple that were already on the ground. Most of them were rotten, the ones on the ground, but found a couple good ones. How about that valley, eh? And it's orange, or I guess clementine orchards. It's all around. All this is just clementine orchards. Beautiful. And that looks like a fancy resort there on the other side of the valley. Turns out those clementines were actually bad on the inside. Some bug had gotten in there. Got a little cross memorial thing. Check out what I found here. Well, I didn't exactly find it. I'm pretty sure that's cotton, eh? Looks like a cotton plant. And actually there's a whole bunch. And there's a view of San Gil way down there. I walked through that town this morning. Now I'm up here. Still got a ways to go to the top though. And then another 7 kilometers and 700 meters descending on the other side to Barichara. Check it out, we've got bananas on one side, we've got clementines on the other. All the fruit you need right here. Dare I pick one? Oh, it's not even ripe. Not even sure if that's ripe. We'll see though. And just a stone's throw from the bananas and clementines, we've got grapes. Vineyards. And just when I thought that the orchard situation couldn't get any cooler, it looks like a pineapple orchard. Can you see those pineapples? How incredible is that? This makes it all worth it. Not quite at the top, but really close now. Not much left to climb. And you got this spectacular valley behind me. I didn't even notice it walking up. I had my back to it. Gotta stop for a break every now and then just to take in the view. There's a nice strong breeze. I'm sweating like a pig, but the nice strong breeze is cooling me off pretty quick here. So this is the first time that Maps.me has let me down today. It showed the perfect trail the whole way. Like there was no mistakes on the map. Until here it told me to turn in there, and it's basically just a property that has all these piles of dirt and stuff, like someone's going to build a house there soon. Definitely no trail that way. Luckily I've got data, so I turned it on, and I used Google Maps, and it showed that there was a path further up ahead, so I'll try that out. Look at those big clouds over there, towering clouds. Hope they don't come this way. What's poppin'? Don't have a cow, man. Well, this is it. This is the alternative route that Google Maps found me. This road doesn't even appear on Maps.me, so Maps.me, big loss for it there. So far up to that one point though, it didn't miss one beat the whole day. It was perfect the whole way. So we'll see if I make it to Barichara, or at least back onto that more main kind of road there. This one looks pretty promising. It looks quite new, actually. Maybe that's why Maps.me doesn't have it. Yeah, this is fairly new, I think. So far so good with the Google Maps reroute there. I'm on a pretty nice road. I just saw 3 guys walk out of this path here, out of the forest. They must, I don't know, cultivate something. Check out all these bamboo trees. It's like a whole bamboo forest, just in the most, seems like the most random spot for it. I was just thinking about what those three guys must have thought when they walked out of the woods there. They obviously just live in this rural area, remote area off the land. And then they see a random gringo, the backpack, just stumble by, just say hi and just keep walking. Nothing more to it. I wonder if they've ever seen a gringo. I bet they've never seen a foreigner in these back streets here, this like remote area. Who does this anyway? Who decides that they're going to walk from San Gil to Barichara? Look what I've stumbled upon. An abandoned soccer field, or football field if you're from the rest of the world. It's totally overgrown. There's those 4 massive spotlights there. So obviously, they invested in it at some point, but it clearly hasn't been used in a very long time. Completely overgrown. It would make a perfect camping spot, actually. Well, this property here is would be the absolute perfect spot. Now, oh yeah, I think I do see a fence over there that separates that house from this property. So this property is not part of that one over there, I don't think. Maybe it is, I'm not sure. At any rate, man, this field would be perfect. So I decided not to stay at that field back there. There was a house directly beside it that I didn't see. It was behind some trees. And even though it didn't look like it was being used or anyone would notice or care, I think it was too close for comfort to 2 different houses. So I'm on the move again. Well, for the first time I can see Barichara there in the distance. And a different valley. Some goats grazing down there. Hey, I see Kobe. Finally an area where there was no fence along the road. Let's go see what's up. Probably not campable though. Ouch. Nowhere that I could set up a tent here, which is a shame because it is quite nice. Check out that ancient pickup truck. It's in great condition, it looks like from here. Okay, I found a property that looks like it's being worked on. Look at that. Someone's going to build some kind of structure there, it looks like. And over here, totally campable. I think this will work, I'm gonna go behind those piles of dirt. It's a little bit windy right now. I think this might be better. A little bit further from that house up there. It looks like I can get pretty hidden from the road. Yeah, I think this is going to be it. Somewhere around here. Now, if only I can find a flat area. I think some of these spots are flat enough. Oh, and there's no fence here. It's just sticks. How about that? Oh man, I could camp anywhere down there. Should I go down there? A lot of good spots here. Let's go try going down there. Watch me fall. No, you know what? I'm gonna stay up here, I think. Camp like right around here. Although I'm in plain sight of the road, I don't think it'll be a busy road, and it's almost dark, so I think this is it. So I've decided on this flatter area up here. Might be hard to see at this point, it's getting pretty dark. I'm going to, yeah, it's a little bit closer to those houses, but the area is perfectly flat. Flat is key, so it's windy, but I think it'll be fine. So I'm going to set up camp here. I think it's going to be a great night. I think I'm going to end this video here. So thanks for watching. I hope that was entertaining. I'll let you know how this night of camping goes in the next one. See you soon.